Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome aboard PSN NC3 News Cruiser 3. You're at Public Safety News. Behind the scenes as we aggregate action news serving the greater Sacramento area since 2009. We are a nonprofit 501c3 independent action news organization. And we are currently in downtown Sacramento. It is midnight 12:47 in the AM on Wednesday night, Thursday morning. We are glad you're joining us. It is a Wednesday night, so not a lot going on. There was a vegetation fire earlier in the day, and we got some video from Sacramento Metro Fire Department. That fire off of 20th Street in Q, I believe, over in Rio Linda area. They just did a prescribed burn over in that area. If you were in the North Highlands area, in the lake up by Red Bluff, a couple of those areas tonight, you're hearing a lot of helicopter air activity. Cal Fire is doing their last qualification training check tonight for night flight with the new Black Hawk firefighter helicopters. That is a huge thing in firefighter technology, and people really need to realize that. And I wish we could do some more coverage on that. Me being a former firefighter, you firefighting operations really cease after dark. The fire also lays down, but it does continue to burn. There's areas that will burn hot, but not like, during the day. But when the sun comes up, the fire also wakes up. But if you can get a jump on it at night and get all the hot spots, they have their infrared. That's a big family fight. Okay. Yeah, the thing over off of Belden. So it sounds like it's a big family squabble. Officers were en route too. But anyways, yeah, that firefighting, being able to do that at nighttime now with those Black Hawk helicopters is ginormous. And they're training both in Northern and Southern California tonight. I got the press release from Cal Fire on that this morning. I really wanted to go to the one by Red Bluff, but it was too far out. And nighttime, we wouldn't be able to see a whole lot. I wasn't sure. I think they're doing live burns, like a prescribed burn type thing, and doing water drops. I'm not 100% positive on that, but until midnight, so they're done with it by now too. We are currently on L Street at 16. by what used to be known as the Park Ultra Lounge. I don't think Park is in operation anymore. It just occurred to me. 10K, I heard it's pretty mellow tonight as well. It really doesn't seem to be a hot spot tonight. Maybe Old Sac. Haven't been heard anything that direction yet. But nights like tonight are pretty much gonna be your germane bedroom community crimes, domestic disputes, burglaries. Not a lot of other stuff cracking. 10K is mellow, mellow, mellow. Nothing happening here. Head to Old Sac, take a quick look. There is a new museum. Evangeline's is reopening, I think, Saturday, and there's a new museum opening Saturday. And that new museum is owned by the same guy that owns Backstage, Troy. I forget his last name. Very creative. John Robert, business owner, but it's he took one of the buildings that's been empty for 70 years and they've made a museum of death, and they kind of showed a little bit of it, and it's, yeah, like you said, it's not morbid, it's family friendly. I forget the name. Let's see if we can spot it when we get down here. I think it's right across from the Railroad Museum. But it looked like it's very well done. If you've been down in Old Sac lately and seen some of the scaffolding and some of the construction going on, I believe that's part of it. We've got 10 of you joining us. Thank you. And we've got a handful from Facebook and a handful from UD2. We're also broadcasting on Instagram and X. So if, just real quick, just take a second and drop in the chat where you're watching from. I'm trying to spot the building. It's I think it's somewhere right in here. I just can't tell because I'm right up close on the building, and the video I saw was, back a ways. So yes, that sounds like it'll be an intriguing museum. Evangeline's, it says, reopening Saturday, I believe. There it is. Right down the right. Oh, switch cameras. Boop, boop. There we go. There's Evangeline's. Right there.
Operation south of the river channel. 3 and 4 hatch. Repeating one channel operation south of the river 0056.
But yeah, it's pretty mellow down here tonight, as you can see. The Delta King directly in front of you. I need to do some history checking and current events and that before we jump on these at night. And I'll try to be a better host in that respect. To be a little more informative, but if you've never been, they have a play on the Delta King. It's a dinner murder mystery thing. That's absolutely hysterical. I hosted a special event.
Attention all divisions, information Elmore PD for Credit 51 just taken about 7 ago. Highway 99 northbound from Elmore Boulevard. Big 2024 Academy, place 9, boy, call X-ray 206, reading information, Elmore PD. 51 taken about 7 ago, northbound 99, Elmore Boulevard. Academy, 9, boy, call X-ray 206, exterior 050.
Okay, so that was a bolo. Be on the lookout. And for a stolen vehicle out of Elk Grove, last seen northbound Highway 99 from Elk Grove Boulevard. So we're going to go under the assumption that that vehicle was continuing northbound, and we're going to start heading toward 99 south. And we're going to take surface streets because Caltrans has been up to their usual schemes and not properly signing when they shut off ramps. They'll say lane closed, but won't say ramp closed. And when they get up there, and oh, I can't go where I was going to go. I gotta go the complete opposite direction, a few miles. So the transition, normally I would turn right here and go up on the freeway and hit 50 and then 50 toward 99. But that's the ramp that they've been closing randomly, and I've gotten caught by it too many times in the last few weeks. So we're not going to trust their signage no more. Got some people walking in the dark there. So we're going under the 50 freeway right now. Coming up on X, crossing over X. And in front of us is ABC 10 Studios. One of my best clients right now. They buy more of our news footage than any of the other 4 stations. Fox 40 hasn't had a budget in a while, and they bought some footage this past weekend. So I was very shocked and amazed. Hey, how come they got green and we don't have a green? What's up with that? Can we have a green? We're currently eastbound Broadway. On the south border of downtown Sacramento. So if you're just joining us, welcome on. You're at Public Safety News, News Cruiser 3. We've been serving the greater Sacramento area since 2009. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So like I said earlier, now a whole lot going on. And during the day today, there was a fairly decent vegetation fire out in the Rio Linda area. And replay that footage for you. So try to get that footage video going. There we go. And that fire was off of around 21st and near Elkhorn, between Elkhorn and Q Street, I believe. And if they hadn't got a water drop, an airdrop on the head of that, that could have been a very, very serious fire. It was running ahead of them, about 2 properties ahead of them. The battalion chief said, and they were trying to get ahead of it. And then the helicopter popped up, and they said, "Yeah, drop it on the head, drop it on the head." And that got it, pretty much stopped it in its tracks, and they were able to flank it and get it under control and get wrapped. But they have it pretty much contained. They call it, it's wrapped, so meaning that they've got a wet line wrapped all the way around it, and then they just have to work on getting everything in the burn overhauled and cleaned up, cooled down. So there were no injuries in that. No structures were lost. There's a couple of structures threatened, but not damaged, thank goodness. We're currently on Broadway. You know, it's not much radio traffic. Not much noise going on tonight.
Engine 10, internal alarm commercial, District 10, 3866, 65th Street, Engine 10, Operation B3. 124, Medic 624, Operations A2. Fourteen Adam, go ahead.
Sac PD. Say that they're kind of saturating the corridor.
Well, not he lives there,
But
but
just in case they can run into that stolen vehicle.
security. We're working on description. 14 Adam, the plate I copied is returning on IKEA. Can I confirm is it 9 Frank Adam Lincoln 409?
Yeah, I'm standing at a red beam.
Being alerted by it. You copy. You want to just hold it start to cover?
Yeah. 32nd Street and Marshall Way.
What's going on? What in the area? A second. I need to go back and listen to that. That could be something.
His birthday is 6/20/01.
Give me 1 second.
You can go 10:15 or something.
Hey, dispatch, can we get a tow for H for the Kia?
Confirm. Obviously, you're not by 624 IKEA. 48 should be Anderson.
Oh. We were not far off. Okay, that is regarding the stolen vehicle. That was the officer that went past us. And she was alerted by Union Pacific that the stolen vehicle had hit their pods
Wearing a white t-shirt.
in
Left
the area.
when the security vehicle pulled up, he started walking away
So,
quickly.
32nd and Marshall.
269 Point East, transient white male, thin built, no shirt, brown pants, and a long beard facing.
It's gonna be over. That's
Truck now.
that's in this area. I think Marshall's over here to the left of us.
GI.
So we're gonna hang out around over here for a minute.
Pushing up on the vehicle.
32nd Marshall.
It's just a occasionally Alpha 62 with the outside. The speed estimating that somewhere. And if everyone's from the area, 32nd Street, Marshall Way, they're just in the area. It is all by 2020 Camry, plate 9, fully plot, X-ray 206. Really?
White 2020 Camry.
Vertical, so heading 35. Traffic CPA 10-4. We have a 79-year-old female, 79-year-old female patient going to be AM 40 PS for residents today. Patient met us outside. She came with stories about this waiting
32nd and Marshall.
Then, the great prior to our arrival, complaining of a headache. It has been ongoing for the last few days, 2 to 3 days. Other than that, no trauma associated with any of the sinkholes. And at vital story, I have a heart rate of about normal sinus at 93, high blood pressure of 159 over 70, respiratory rate 16, non-labor, 99% on-room air. I have blood sugar.
Yeah, I'm not far off. 32nd Marshall. With City Broadway. Yeah, the freeway.
Medic 17, Engine 17, Medical 8, District 17, Los Robles Boulevard and Marysville Boulevard, Medic 17, Engine 17, Operations D2.
Yeah, we're like less than a mile from where the stolen vehicle hit the pod
George, 10
or was seen.
class of Jackson is known and clear local. He's known and clear to SAC. Looks like he's a PC 290 tier 3 registrant. In compliance, he is also on SAC.
Breathe. The person in the wheelchair is no longer.
Try to get rid of all the extra channels for right now. Oh, I can charge this radio.
Engine 61, Vehicle Accident, District 61, westbound US 50 east of Makerfield Road, Engine 61, Operations A3.
How to play for us. And see, we got a few folks in the chat here. Let me jump in here. I apologize. I looked a little bit ago and there wasn't anything. And now we got some folks in the chat. So, yeah. Kenneth, hi from YouTube. Thanks for joining us. And Crystal. That you two can keep each other company in the chat there. You're doing a great job. All right. Right now we're kind of in the Curtis Park area, hanging out. And we're going to see if the stolen vehicle lands. There's a when we first started the VRA tonight, there came a broadcast for a stolen vehicle out of Elk Grove that was last seen northbound 99 from Elk Grove Boulevard. And we started to meander this direction because I kind of had a hunch that might continue northbound. And sure enough, it was spotted just less than a mile from here. Kenneth, welcome from Brooklyn, New York. Welcome, man. We appreciate you being with us.
Okay.
You guys got your own drama going on over there.
To Adam 602 and progress on Zero Boulevard. Pending master file, it took full load in Sacramento.
We thank you for joining us here in downtown Sacramento. Ooh.
17, go ahead.
They had some new stuff to our broadcasting software. We're gonna have to check out.
Edward Lincoln, Tom.
They got some
75
kind of widgets. Hmm.
10 for color.
All right, new toys.
10 for your plate comes cut clear, current 2014 Chevy out of Elk Grove.
We like new toys.
Something Adam.
79 Adam, go ahead.
You can give me the 602 on Zip to Bill. I can coach one this year.
All right. We got a few more folks coming on. Thank you for joining us. Once again, you're with PSN, Public Safety News Cruiser 3. We have been serving the greater Sacramento area since 2009. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Our main website is PS News, PS for Public Safety News.us. So we are an independent action news agency, and we like to say, oh, by the way, we provide stringer services for mainstream media.
Go ahead.
898-2848.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know the answer to that one, Crystal. Yeah, people really can't drive here in Sacramento.
Girl systems. This isn't an issue.
Throw a little water on the road, and boy, we really have some fun.
Everything's fixed.
All right. Well, I know how to make this car pop up. And it's to leave the area. As soon as we leave the area, it'll pop back up right where we were at. That's how our normally is.
51, 8378, Stevenson Avenue, 51, 51, Operation Day 3.
Pacific 67. I had no visual on White Toyota. It did pass by 33rd Street, Virgin Marshall, going west for 32nd, and then it probably went up 32nd from Marshall, but I don't have any other visual on it.
So it was bouncing around over in Oak Park.
Hey, for Sapphire cameras at 0107, yeah, after that I lost sight of it. We do have a camera on the alleyway of 33 3rd Avenue that goes all down all the way toward 32nd. But since then, I haven't seen any vehicle pass by.
All right, to the right of us is where that vehicle was last seen in this neighborhood here. So kind of between here and where McGeorge School of Law is located. Ooh, there's a white vehicle right here. Crystal, if you're on, if you have the ability to go back and listen to some archive audio, would you mind going back and see if you can grab the plate on that bolo? That would be fabulous. It was broadcast on all SAC PD channels. This might be it right here. That might be it. That is a white Toyota Camry. Welcome to Oak Park. This, directly in front of us, some history here, used to be a amusement park. I believe it was called Joyland. There was roller coasters and the whole 9 yards here now McKinney Park. And now they just have shootings here. Now this area is turning around a lot. But yeah, this is the area that car was in. And like I said, that car could be it.
Parkway and our Parkway on 4 Victor Victor. Boy, 8 after.
Copper's looking. Oh no, that's not the Coppers. That's Pacific. I forget what their agency is called. Yep. See that white car right in front of us? Now we're parked for a minute. Try to grab, see if I can go back and find the plate. Because the plate on that, I believe, starts with 88, if I caught that correctly.
Before signal hit 259, and it looks like that now. I'm seeing nobody here. That he's been black, and I don't see nobody inside. Wait, no, good one. Go for it.
Medic 13, Medical 8, District 11, 361, Senator Way, Medic 13, Operation C3.
Data none issued. After Adams, touch for the 920 appointees.
Okay, so their cameras picked up that vehicle at 0107 hours.
And Adam, 12 Adam Bolter.
Good idea, Kenneth.
Perfect. Thank you.
Jennifer.
Good idea.
RPCA, what part of the building that panel was located?
Near the front door, but on the side.
Hold on.
That's very good.
Therese, Taylor, and James Redmeyer.
Yellow. 390. Black. I'll just.
Jennifer. Ellen. Ed. For current model.
Adam 345 and 343.
Okay, I am not finding the broadcast with the
Engine 57, medical aid code 2, District 77, 7564.
description of the stolen vehicle on it. Going through a lot of back archive audio from different channels here real quick, so I apologize for being quiet. And give me just a couple more minutes here.
What? 6-2 Adam, 6-4 Adam. Start you for the 415 on Bradshaw. Go ahead. This email panic, go put a gun or head. I know next he has the weapons now. White male, 56 foot, blue coat, blue pants, email, unknown coding. Current 8-7.
9 Boy Paul X-ray. 9 Boy Paul X-ray is the first part of that plate. So that plate up here is not it. Boy Paul. Toyota Camry. I'm gonna put that in the chat. That's what we're looking for.
That newer BMW four-door registered to the. Last three, the BMW 405 405 around.
Alrighty. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that Camry, the plate start with 88. So yeah, 8 Henry, 8 HGH, 8 Henry, Tom Henry. So that is not it. We're looking for 9 boy. Ooh, wrong way driver, I-5 northbound at Arena. So wrong way driver, I-5 northbound at Arena. So if you're in that area, if you happen to be in Sack of Tomatoes and you're out about driving on I-5 near Arena, be aware there's a wrong way driver. Man, there are Sac PD cops all over this neighborhood back here. We just passed one back there that was passed on Broadway. And I looked to my right, and there's another one back in the neighborhood back there. So they are scouring that area. Here's another one. There's another Sac PD right there. Do, 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 do. Scooby-Doo, 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 Doobity-Doo. Scooby, where are you? Over here. All right, we're getting back to more of the central area. For you Sacramentans who haven't been on Broadway for a while, they've redone a lot of Broadway, and you'll be driving, and all of a sudden it's one lane. You're having two, one on the other side, but they took one of the lanes and made it a little safety bike thing about smackers. They are definitely out in force. Well, we're gonna hang out here for a minute.
5601 Swan Road.
Be advised, road maintenance will be doing some vegetation between flows.
Having a mental health crisis, believes the caller's husband is an alien and is 242 and the husband.
Well, okay. I think the father is an alien.
That's Patrol, where's that 31?
Is that 31?
Be advised, where's that 31? Wall Street, vegetation control.
Is that 31?
26 Market Place. Go ahead.
Hey, there is a mystery machine over off of Deer Creek area. When we were over that direction the other day looking for, and what was that?
Go ahead. Phonetically, Nora, Adam, Victor,
What was
Adam,
that
Robert,
called?
Robert, Ocean, First Bay.
It's something significant because we don't do the south area that often. Man, it was daytime. We were looking for a vehicle.
357 could be a list.
Anyways, we were looking, checking the area for a vehicle. Oh, it was related to one of the shootings. Secondary part, yeah. Supposedly that vehicle was over in that area,
7564
and
St. Luke's Way, Medicaid 16 Bravo, Operations D3.
we went over there to check that out
District 54 376.
and check out the secondary part of the scene, but it had already been all cleaned up. That's right. It was the vehicle that the victim was transported in. And we were checking that whole area, and I'd look across the street, and there's the mystery machine. I mean, that thing was painted up and looked dead on to the mystery machine in the cartoons. It was pretty funny.
Heart rate is 96% already.
Yep.
904,
I think I grabbed a photo of it. Was I able to get it? Let me go back to my photos here. Got a lot of photos of my cat. We try to start to do some content with our cat because he's hysterical. He's a tuxedo cat, and he is a character.
Master Navarro, clear all systems, valid, negative.
Let's see.
Buick.
No, I'm not seeing that. I thought I grabbed a photo of that real quick, but I'm not finding it. Right. I didn't see it. What'd you guys see? I didn't see anything. Yeah, I saw him. I saw him. See if I can find some video real quick from a couple of weeks ago. Give me a second.
25, Medical Aid, District 25,
Arnold's chosen route.
8123, Burnett Drive, Engine 25, Operation
Let's see here.
Copy.
I found it in my gallery, but then I have to go back and do the same thing and be able to find it in the. There it is. There it is.
Union 13180.
Okay, hang on a second. Here's some entertainment.
Hey, that's
for
nothing to do
y'all.
with me. I gotta go somewhere. Move! Let go of my car. Let go of my car. What are you doing? Let go of my car. Let go of my car. Will you get out of the way? I gotta go somewhere.
6940
No, I can't.
Medic 20,
Jeez.
Medical Aid, District 20.
Copy.
There you go. Never before seen video footage.
42 Jose Navarro.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I mean, it's not an everyday thing, but it's not uncommon. We've had all kinds of things like that. I had one night they were reporting this gal, African American gal, that was losing more and more of her clothes throughout the evening and walking around downtown and in the J and 15th area. And of course, you got something like that going on. We're going to go shoot it. And then, we try to, we're not going to shoot that live. But we mosaic it over the person afterwards and that. But so I think it was Ace was with me that night, and we are coming down J Street and we spot her. Well, she spots our vehicle and she was like magnetized to us, and she's completely nude. This very fluffy, hefty black female is coming towards us. We're going, oh no. And she's right over on my window, and there's a big boob plastered. There's a big boob plastered to my window. We were trying to get her over, and then right around that time, the SAC-PD officer came, spin around the corner, and got her, put her in control hold, and stuffed her in her car. But I've had these sweaty boobs streak down my passenger window. It was horrible. Yeah, I've seen a couple other places too, Crystal. You're right. But yeah, some of the stuff we see in the middle of the night, the things that go bump in the middle of the night around here. All right, folks, we've been going for an hour, and it's pretty dead. So we're going to go ahead and call it. And thank you for joining us again, and thank you for liking and sharing. And everyone, you've been great having along, and we will be back on throughout the rest of the weeknights here. It should be picking up. So it's Thursday night tonight, and it's really nice out. So everyone will start partying tonight, and we should start seeing things pick up through the weekend. So it's a really, really nice weather through the weekend, and I think everyone's going to take advantage of that. And let's see here. Let me get back to where'd that go? Where'd you go? 84 is the high today, and we're going to drop down to 80 tomorrow, and then back up to 80. Then we're going to climb back up. But we're going to stay below the mid 90s. We're going to hit 95 on Wednesday, but that's the highest we have in the next coming 10 days. So that's good news. We're 84 today, 80 tomorrow, Friday. So it's going to be super nice Friday. And then Saturday's 85, Sunday's 89. So we're looking pretty good. No precipitation in the forecast. So dry. That means fires. So that's we're going to be watching out for that. All right. Again, Kenneth, we want to thank you for joining us from New York. And everyone else, thanks for joining us. And we're going to go ahead and drop off here. And y'all have a wonderful rest of your morning. Like I said, stay safe. And we will catch you all later.